10 years ago, I made the mistake of letting fatigue cloud my judgment. Driving home late from my parents' house, my eyelids grew heavy. The drone of the road and the rhythmic passing of streetlights lured me to the brink of sleep. Safety first, I thought, and decided to pull off the highway for a quick nap. When I awoke, the bright morning sun filtered through the trees, revealing that I was parked at the entrance of a weathered cemetery. Headstones, both new and ancient, stretched before me, casting long shadows on the ground. A feeling of unease crept over me. I hadn't chosen this spot last night. Or had I? Memory failed me. I quickly started the car and left that graveyard behind. That night, I nestled into my bed, letting the comforts of home erase the eeriness of the morning. But as I started drifting into sleep, I felt it, an unmistakable weight shifting on the bed beside me. My heart raced, and I froze, straining my eyes in the dim light. There was nothing. No indentation, no figure, just the familiar sight of my empty room. I convinced myself it was a trick of my weary mind. But as nights turned into days and days back into nights, the sensation persisted. Every time I tried to sleep, I felt the presence, the weight of someone or something settling in beside me, moving ever so slightly. It was as if the boundaries between the living and the dead had blurred just for me. Desperate for answers, I confided in my closest friend, Maria. Her eyes widened as I recounted my ordeal. "It sounds like when you slept in that cemetery, a spirit may have latched onto you," she whispered, her words sending chills down my spine. Refusing to accept such a supernatural explanation, I sought help from a psychiatrist. Dr. Sinclair, a stern woman with piercing eyes, listened intently to my story. "This is likely a manifestation of your subconscious mind," she stated, "a product of stress or trauma. But no amount of counseling, no medication, no reassurance could shake the feeling of the unseen presence." As weeks turned into years, my life spiraled. I became a shadow of my former self, plagued by insomnia and haunted by the weight beside me every night. Today, a decade later, I live in perpetual twilight, caught between wakefulness and a dream. Every night, the unseen entity joins me. Although I've grown used to its presence, the weight of the unknown remains. Why did it choose me? What does it want? And will I ever find peace again? In my moments of despair, I wonder if I'm cursed to carry this invisible chain forever. A reminder of that fateful night when I pulled over, seeking rest, but finding an eternal unrest.